What if the people you trusted most were the ones you were about to lose forever? That's the feeling Landman Season three's trailer leaves behind. Not excitement, not hope, just a deep ache. Because this time, it's not only about oil, money, or power this time. It feels like someone's world is about to fall apart in the most painful way. The Landman Season 3 trailer doesn't feel like a normal trailer. It feels like a warning. From the very first seconds, something is different. The music is slower, the air feels heavier, and instead of showing big wins or strong moves, the trailer shows cracks. In people, in families, and in everything they work so hard to build, we see faces filled with worry instead of confidence. We hear voices that sound tired, almost broken. It's like the show is telling us that the fight is no longer just outside. Now, the real battle is inside the characters themselves. And that makes the trailer heartbreaking. Season 1 was about entering a hard world. Season 2 was about surviving it. But Season 3 looks like it will be about losing something that can never be replaced. Because when you watch the trailer, you don't feel like someone is rising. You feel like someone is falling. There are moments that look quiet, but they hit the hardest. A character standing alone. A pause before someone speaks. A stare that says more than words ever could. It feels like the kind of pain you can't scream out loud. You can only carry it. And then there's that one feeling the trailer keeps pushing, regret. Like choices made in the past are coming back, and this time, no amount of money or power can fix what's broken. The oil fields are still there, the business is still there, but something else, something human, is slipping away. The trailer doesn't just tease drama, it teases heartbreak. It hints that Season 3 will take the story into a darker place where winning might come with a terrible cost. And the scariest part is, it feels real. It feels personal. Because Landman isn't just about land or oil anymore. It's about people holding on while everything around them starts to collapse. And as the trailer fades out, one thing becomes clear. Season 3 isn't coming to entertain you. It's coming to break you. The more you watch the Landman Season 3 trailer, the more you realize it's not just setting up a new season. It's setting up a storm of pain. Almost every scene feels like it carries sadness underneath it. Like something terrible is waiting just around the corner. One of the first things that hits hard is how lonely everyone looks. Even when characters are surrounded by people, they don't feel connected anymore. There's a distance in their eyes, like they're carrying burdens no one else understands. The trailer doesn't show a team standing strong. It shows people breaking apart slowly, and then there are flashes of conflict, not the loud kind, but the emotional kind. Conversations that feel unfinished. Looks that feel full of betrayal. It's like relationships that once mattered are now filled with tension and fear. You can tell something has changed between these characters and whatever it is. It hurts. The trailer also hints at loss. Not in an obvious way, but in the quiet way that makes your chest feel heavy. There's a moment where someone stands still, as if they've just heard news they can't accept. Another moment shows someone walking away, not angry, just defeated. These aren't scenes of action. These are scenes of heartbreak. What makes it worse is the feeling that it could have been avoided. The trailer keeps showing choices catching up to people. The world of oil and power doesn't forgive mistakes, and it looks like Season 3 will force the characters to finally pay the price. We also get quick shots of the land itself, the oil fields, the machines, the harsh landscapes, but this time they don't feel powerful. They feel cold, almost like the land is swallowing everyone alive. The business that once gave them control now feels like a trap they can't escape. And then there's the fear, real fear, not of enemies with weapons, but of losing family, losing trust, losing themselves. The trailer feels like it's asking one painful question again and again. How much can a person lose before they have nothing left? The emotional weight is everywhere. Even without saying too much, the trailer makes it clear. Season 3 isn't going to be about success. It's going to be about survival after heartbreak, because the truth is, the most painful battles aren't fought in boardrooms or oil fields. They're fought in the heart, and Landman Season 3 looks ready to tear that heart apart. After watching the Landman Season 3 trailer, fans aren't just emotional. They're scared. Because something about this season feels final. The trailer doesn't just hint at drama, it hints at endings, at goodbyes. At moments that might change everything forever. One of the biggest questions people are asking is simple but painful. Who are we going to lose? The trailer never says it directly, but it leaves clues everywhere. The sadness in certain scenes, the way characters look at each other like it might be the last time. It feels like death or a major loss is coming, and that possibility hangs over the entire trailer like a shadow. Another strong theory is that the main character may finally reach a breaking point. In past seasons, we saw him fight through pressure, through danger, through impossible decisions. But Season 3 looks different. This time, it's not just the world against him. It's his own mind, his own heart, his own regrets. The trailer shows someone who isn't sure how much longer they can keep going. We also have to talk about betrayal. Landman has always been a world where trust is dangerous. But Season 3 seems ready to push that even further. The trailer shows tension between characters who once stood together. There's this feeling that someone close may turn against someone else, not because they want to, but because they have no choice. And what if the biggest enemy isn't a rival company, but the system itself? The oil business has always been brutal, but now it feels like it's destroying lives from the inside out. The trailer makes it seem like no one can win anymore, no matter how hard they try. Some fans believe Season 3 will focus more on family than ever before. And that's where the heartbreak will hit hardest. Because losing a deal is one thing, but losing the people you love or realizing you pushed them away is something else entirely. The trailer seems to ask, was it all worth it? All the sacrifice, all the pain, all the choices made for power. Maybe Season 3 is not about building an empire, but watching it crumble. And the most terrifying theory of all is that the show may be leading toward a tragic ending, not just for one character, but for everyone connected to this world. Because Landman Season 3 doesn't feel like a new chapter. It feels like the beginning of the final fall. By the time the Landman Season 3 trailer ends, one thing is painfully clear. This season is going to hurt, not because of explosions or big action scenes, but because of something deeper. The trailer doesn't focus on victory. It focuses on what it costs to keep fighting when you're already falling apart. This season feels different from everything that came before. It's heavier, sadder, more personal. It looks like the characters are no longer chasing success. They're chasing peace. And even that feels out of reach. Landman Season 3 is setting up a story where the oil fields aren't just dangerous places to work. They're places where lives break, families split, and people lose themselves trying to hold on. The trailer shows us that power can't protect you from pain. Money can't undo regret. And control can disappear in a single moment. What makes it truly heartbreaking is that these characters have given everything. They've sacrificed time, love, and pieces of their souls for this world. And now it feels like the world is taking everything back. The trailer leaves us with silence, with heavy looks, with unanswered feelings. It doesn't give comfort. It doesn't promise things will get better. Instead, it warns us that Season 3 will test every relationship, every dream, and every heart in this story. And maybe that's why it hits so hard. Because it feels real. Sometimes the saddest stories aren't about losing a battle. They're about realizing you've already lost too much along the way. Season 3 looks like it will be the most emotional chapter yet, full of heartbreak, hard choices, and moments that fans may never forget. So now the only question left is, are we ready to watch these characters face their darkest season? Because Landman Season 3 isn't just coming with drama. It's coming with pain. And once it begins, Landman may never be the same again.